Hi and welcome to our Coffee and Counsel on the topic of apprenticeship agreements. For a lot of our clients at the moment, the engagement of apprentices is hot on the agenda. However, I've dealt with a number of clients who faced issues dealing with apprentices and dismissing them due to being on the wrong type of contract. So this episode deals with that issue. Apprenticeships can be a cost-effective way to bring in new talent, and employers can benefit from government funding and incentives, reducing the overall cost of training and progression. They can also be an effective way to demonstrate a business's commitment to the training and development of more junior staff members. There are two main methods of engaging apprentices. First, there are qualifying apprenticeship agreements under the Apprenticeships, Skills, Children and Learning Act 2009, or ASCLA for short. Secondly, there are common law apprenticeship agreements which arise where the criteria of the ASCLA are not met. As employers, it's beneficial to use the apprenticeship agreements that are qualifying ASCLA agreements rather than common law versions, as this restricts some rights of the apprentice and protects an employer where an issue with the apprentice may arise. The primary purpose of a common law apprenticeship is to train the apprentice rather than the performance of the work itself. As such, common law apprentices have enhanced rights on termination compared to regular employees, making it much more difficult for employers to dismiss for misconduct, poor performance and redundancy. If dismissed incorrectly, the damages can be greater than a standard employee, including loss of training and future earnings. Effectively, it's difficult to dismiss a common law apprentice. However, if you get the agreement right and use a qualifying agreement, apprentices are treated in the same way as your normal employee, and so employers have more scope to dismiss apprentices easily and fairly where issues may arise. For example, if an apprentice is failing to attend their training days or has unauthorised absence, it's more difficult to dismiss them under a common law apprenticeship. Whereas in a qualifying arrangement, employers can take the usual steps of disciplinary processes and potentially terminate the apprenticeship agreement earlier. So, how do you ensure your apprenticeship agreements are qualifying to give you this flexibility? Make sure the documents state that 1. It is a qualifying apprenticeship. 2. It's governed by the laws of England and Wales. 3, that the start and end dates for the apprenticeship are stated in there. 4, that the length of the apprenticeship practical period is also stated in there. 5, that the apprenticeship standard the apprentice is working towards and the level of that standard is stated. And then finally 6, that the amount of off-the-job training is also stated. If all these criteria are met, then the agreement will be deemed a qualifying apprenticeship agreement. In summary, apprenticeship agreements are a strategic tool for employers. They provide a clear, structured pathway for training and employment benefiting both the business and the apprentice. So employers need to be aware of the elements that need to be in the agreement to ensure they have a qualifying agreement to give them the flexibility to deal with apprentices' employment. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions about apprenticeship agreements or think yours may need updating, feel free to reach out to one of our team. Thank you.